Yo, we got the XFL in Madden right now. Check this shit out. Got PJ, C. Phillips. This is the new mod, bro. We're gonna get it cracking here in a second. Give me a moment. Cool. Yo, what team do you guys want to see me play with? I got all 8 of them. We got the Vipers, the Wildcats. They freaking replaced my Cardinals, so I'm pretty salty about that. Dragons, the Defenders. The Battlehawks are in here, yo. I got all 8 of them. On Cam Newton. Cam Newton, I think he's gonna stay. Wildcats. I think he's gonna stay for sure. So they would be stupid to get rid of him. See what this Battlehawks team is like. There they are. Who should we play, yo? The Dragons? You want me to play the Dragons? Who do they got? I'll do it, man. I'll go against the Battlehawks. Turn that shit to all Madden, you know it. Let me check this out real quick. Yo, the spread. Alright. Whatever. Competitive. Random, yo. Nighttime, yo. Alright. Heck yeah, yo. Let's get ready for tomorrow, bro. Some XFL and the Madden 20.
Between the monsters of the Midway, the Chicago Bears, and our home
They
team.
don't replace the Bears.
With that, let's get up to Buffalo. Standing
Also
by at
replace
New
the
Era
Bears
Field,
and the Bills.
here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, we're just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at New Era Field in Orchard Park, New York. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Chicago Bears and our home team. I'm Brandon Gunn, happy to be with you. And CD, as we get this thing going, give the folks at home something to keep their eye on.
The running, because I think this is going to be an old-fashioned, old-school type of a game. Physical, who wins up front, who runs the ball the best and controls the clock, they will come out the victor.
Yo, I have no idea how they got the freaking jerseys in there. And the logos and shit. Oh my. Under control. Alright, I lost control now.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I'm like playing on PC is so weird.
This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive.
They replaced the Cardinals.
And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on. We know he's not bad at this, but his footwork always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator say right off the top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied.
Pretty weird.
And an alley to run.
I got to tell you.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. Well, Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well,
I think it was you.
I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion that what we've seen in the past from them, they needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense.
Here's second and 8.
Playing better, I like him.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. And he's tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
Containing him is becoming a big problem. We've already seen this once earlier in this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow. Make sure someone is there waiting for him to take off.
He got out of that?
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Yeah.
A good pickup, 17 yards and a bare first down.
They're making it look easy out
there.
This is
my first time playing on
So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
Got the logos.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
At the end of the game,
I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Holding.
And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Man,
9 yards on the play there, and it sets them up first and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
A Bears
Taking
touchdown.
it in from 7 yards away as his guys are able to strike first here
I think you set me up,
quarter.
bro, telling me to play.
That's just
Dragons,
a solid,
bro.
methodical drive to start this game.
And how about how it culminated? Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone. I'm just telling you, partner, when you run it in rather than throw it in, that hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot more.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Oh, shit. We got to get some points.
So that drives 7 plays in length. And in the end, it's capped
what's the
off
game plan
by a
for,
7-yard run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I think the running back was the best player.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
He said, I told him, I hate you, bro. I knew it too.
On first down, Daniels. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards that time, and a Bills first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. Operating from the gun, Daniels going up top. This is caught inside the 15.
What?
A big play here
Did
for
y'all
the
just see that
Bills.
50-yard
And even
catch?
50 yards. Well, make that now 2 completions for him on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got it? Someone cover it. That type of indecision can open it up to even more big plays.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Like a spread formation. Yo, 50-yard bomb right there before you, dude. Yo, so there are no XFL like plays.
To throw on 2nd down. Daniels. He finds his man
but
Johnson.
I have 2 timeouts, bro. They took away my timeout.
From the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. And this defensive line will be looking to control the point of attack.
And that's what they've done throughout this season. This is a terrific unit. They play together very, very well, and they don't permit big plays to happen.
The quick slant
backwards.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down. The Bills with a football as we start quarter number 2, as they've got it with 4th down and 1. So the snap will come from the 3, but remember, they don't need the touchdown. They can get the first down if they get a yard, and the ball gets to the 2.
Oh, and if they had the PAT, bro. Oh, man. If they had the
toss play. This is Farrow. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1, as they'll wind up going backwards. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Bears will get the football back. A chance to get some momentum here in the second quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in. But I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the second quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I don't want them to feel like they've let everyone down.
Positive.
Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
Spy this guy, too. Check. Who are you running?
Ready.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. You talked about the need for them to establish the run early. They've been able to do that here in the first half.
And that means that the whole offense has adopted that attitude and that persona. We're going to take care of this young quarterback. Let's all get together and run it and take the pressure off.
Oh, contain,
he may try and run for this. And he's got room. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
See if I can find something good. Like, I don't have a lot of great plays right now.
Ready. 60 outlaw.
I'll blitz for you guys. I'm all down the blitz.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
No block shot.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for Chicago.
And this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Right back to him on first down. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
My God.
Touchdown, Chicago. Tariq Cohen with his second touchdown here in this first half, as the Bears push further out in front.
Yeah,
and always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Come back for more.
It's a short kick, taking it to 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
We're going to have to throw it up now. I mean, that's pretty much all
as Buffalo gets ready for their next drive. You know, if you're a Bills fan, I think you got to be pleased with what happened this season. Yes, the disappointment in the wild card round of Houston, everybody knows about that. But the win total jumps from 6 to 10, and bottom line, they got in the playoffs.
They broke an almost double-decade, drought in the playoffs 2 seasons ago. Remember, they went, but then they took the step back last year because you just mentioned only 6 wins in 2018. But to get back to 10, and this feels like they've got a pretty good base going where they're going to be involved in playoff action for a while to come now. Quarterback Josh Allen, found a runner in Devin Singletary. The defense continues to play well, led by Tre'Davious White, who's an all-pro corner. I like the foundation that they've built there with Sean McDermott. I think they'll contend for the playoffs for many years to come with this team. And yeah, disappointing loss after being up 16-0 against Houston. But I think going down the road, Buffalo's going to be a factor.
Who comes open on this play?
Throwing on first down. Daniels. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, he came open.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
It's been such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Come on,
second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This defense is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
I'm going to try to get him open again. I mean, they already got nothing.
Throwing on third and long. Daniels. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Bad animation.
Picked off at the 36. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Yeah,
well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
And that's caught inside the 30. And he is down deep into Seattle territory.
We got this.
It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 49 yards. Charles, you talk so much about quick change plays. There's one right there. You get the turnover, and boom, hit him with a big one.
And defenses plan for this all the time. They work on it in practice. But in the middle of the game, when that quick change takes place, oftentimes guys aren't as focused as they need to be.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. He'll drop to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And it's caught. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago.
It's tough as shit, bro.
A 12-yard touchdown grab as the Bears push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion.
On PlayStation.
He said those can be the ones that can finish off the
my
squad
playbook
if you
that I
let
have
them.
on PlayStation.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it culminates in a touchdown for Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
This will be taken short.
Oh, yeah. You got a face to the...
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Not a Chinese bot, which is live streaming the game.
The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
I keep hitting X
we didn't need
and
to
X
ask
on
around the
PlayStation.
league, but we got to confirm
like,
this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Oh, I call a timeout.
Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Bro, we'll be back streaming Sunday.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Tomorrow, but Sunday.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't beginning to swear you up.
Sunday we'll be back at it.
Check 43.
Hike the damn ball. Oh my God.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff.
Look, he's got a little XFL logo on his pants. That's
and
cool.
that'll set him back 5.
Still second down.
Let's go now. 18 data.
All right, just
Lucky. Oh, you got deep?
hike the ball, man.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
Okay.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here.
At least give me the
and they're
ball.
going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and
Otherwise, I
long.
might have to check
Due to
out
time
another team.
constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Oh, yeah, we get the ball.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3.
Bro, we're streaming on YouTube, bro.
Fairly
We
short
had
kick, taking it to 14 here. And they're going to
Facebook
start
is
this
a
drive
small
in pretty good
community,
shape
bro. I
as
had
they
like
get it up
8,000
past the
people
30.
watching on YouTube.
Out come the Bills now as they'll go on offense first here in this
that shit
3rd
got
quarter.
struck down.
And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the
Struck
ball. They got to
down,
find
my
some way to
friend.
string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts
Really
that.
happening, man.
Back to throw. Daniels out of the backfield, complete to Farrow. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. That's to the running back, Kenneth
This guy
Farrow.
can catch.
And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Broke on that ball.
Picked off right around the 43. And the return stops.
Yo, let's
at
watch
the
how psychic this
39-yard
guy
line.
is. Quick replay.
First possession of the 3rd quarter and enters.
Watch the replay because this shit is unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. So, hold on. I throw the ball. Jesus Christ, this is all screwed up. Throw the ball. Look at him just turn around. Man, this control is like super speed.
So maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the
That's
equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your
got
pool
psychic defense.
instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that
Guys
one.
That
running the
happened to
other
you
direction.
before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Come on
A
now.
little bit of space there for the first down run as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game
They
can
say
really
they might be able
benefit
to
your
get
team
the
right
kickoff
now.
in there. This is in beta.
Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And he is
So they might
met
be able to
in
get the
his
kickoff in
tracks
there.
behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3 and now a much tougher 3rd down
But yeah,
movement.
the kickoff. And
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Completes it to Pearsonell.
What? How
And
did
he's
my guy
taken
not
down,
grab
but
that
not
out of the
before
sky?
reaching the 10-yard line. A very
They
solid
even had
gain
the
of
animation and
27.
everything.
So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
I feel like this is like
was the quarterback in his
like,
center on that play.
The Dragons would
they saw the blitz,
kicked, so
made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down
block.
Back and kept them away from him, and he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8
I'm
yards.
a Cardinals
and it's
fan.
2nd and 2.
We're like the
2nd and 2.
longest team to never win anything.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown.
It's like how many hundreds of years?
2-yard touchdown grab as the Bears push further out in front.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his second touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go.
Man, I don't want to see
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 28-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken near the 13.
Break a damn
then he'll take this across the 25.
You can see that I only got 2
up to the
timeouts,
27-yard line.
Where they figured out a way to take my timeouts.
And the Bills getting set to go. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet.
And
in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Throw it. Oh, total meltdown.
This one deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, puts a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball. That was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve.
This shit is so
They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
That throw good for 4. It's second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this
all right, let's do it. Let's get another team. Exit to menu. Yes, menu, please. Back to the lobby. Custom game. All right, man, they were just awful. I really want to try the Roughnecks, yo. Let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good matchup. You're probably right, dude. So, some of these players are like 88, some of them, bro. You gotta put it on all Madden. You want the Dragons again? You want the worst teams. Let's do it. He wants a toilet bowl. We just saw the toilet bowl, man.
Hey everybody,
That's a
it's
good
the
one.
coach.
Well,
And this
DC's
is Madden
been playing
20
like shit, bro.
on EA.
All right,
They were,
Coach,
like,
thanks. CA Sports
dominant.
coverage
Now
of the
they play like
NFL
that.
has us on the west coast of the Sunshine State. Downtown Tampa's the spot, Raymond James Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between our visitors and our home team. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Wow, this is crashing hard. Uh-oh. Ooh, we almost lost it. We almost broke the game.
Mike is 59. Mike the 59. It's been a long day for you.
They'll run on first down. Butler. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
What the hell?
2nd and 3. Open man, Butler complete.
This play is way different.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Sammy Coates has it complete.
Come on, baby.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Hey, check Mike
This
46.
is like
Check Mike 46.
looking really weird. There we go.
2nd down in inches. Going for the deep ball.
What in the hell?
And this is going to wind up
That was he
incomplete.
playing
The
freaking
coverage there too
volleyball?
strong on the deep ball,
watch
and
this
now they
again.
face a 3rd down. And this
swear
O-line,
to
it
God,
is the
he just spiked
lifeblood of
that
the
ball.
offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel
30
confident.
inches.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches.
What is going on with these audibles, yo?
Mike spot 9. Mike spot 9.
They'll try the left side. It's Butler. And he will
It worked
have the
out.
first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It's a first down following a gain of 3.
Mike's 59. Mike's 59. 65.
Back to throw now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll bring up a 2nd and 13.
Here we go. 15 on it. 15 on it. Mike the 59.
I can't. Damn, I need you going deep, my
59
guy.
Mike. 59 Mike. Check,
Hopefully they rotate that safety.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And that's going to be incomplete.
Damn hands
Sammy
up.
Coates, the intended target there. 3rd down here. Partner, your thoughts on this D-line?
I love a unit that can control the run and get after the passer. This is an all-around terrific defensive front. Hard to move the ball against them on the ground, and then when you want to throw it, look out. Here they come after the quarterback.
And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. Give him 9 on the carry, but it's not enough.
does,
And
bro.
it'll be 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run
No, I
fits,
feel like I'm
and leaves
playing
creases
at
like they were able to
15
exploit
frames
right
a
there.
second. So
Give
it's
them
like
credit.
really
They knew what they
quite an
wanted to dial
adjustment.
up on 4th. They executed it
It's
for
set at
9
lock
yards,
to
and the
60,
offense
but it
stays
don't
out
feel
there.
like it.
The 4th down run successful. Now
don't
they
know
look
what
to
it
pay
is.
it off on 1st down. They'll look to throw.
Give me that.
Throwing the out route
Easy.
incomplete. That's Phillips. That's good for a Buccaneer first to pick
Oh, I
up
thought
of
they
12
said
yards.
incomplete. No way.
46, boy. 46. 46
Oh, look
to
at
Mike.
this.
Know your job.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And
Sit down
his
on
man, it's caught. Touchdown,
We just
Houston.
put that safety in a
A
predicament of a life.
24-yard touchdown. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
And he ran the cover,
I think we can all agree that that was a pretty darn good opening drive right there. And the key to it all, going forward on 4th down earlier in the drive. Set a tone for it. And the best part, they made it pay off.
Houston versus LA. I like LA. LA might actually turn shit around.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
It's my second game.
This is fielded at the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go. 10 logo.
Houston versus LA.
Target. Switch.
Now the Auburn alum, Artis Payne. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, Nelson. Man over the middle, and it's complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Check, 47.
6-0
Texas
our
showdown.
score
That's what we got
after
going on
1.
now.
He's crashing. He's checking crash. Come on, set. 60 Pittsburgh. I don't even know why this team showed up. Let go.
Nelson looking to throw on 2nd down. That's complete to Demetrius Harris, the tight end.
That's a tight end out wide.
And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 42.
Quarterbacks love slant routes because the receivers are breaking right into their line of vision, and receivers love them as well because they're getting the ball on the move and able to catch it and try and get upfield and gain additional yardage.
Looking to throw. Nelson over the middle. It's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run it with Artis Payne. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Nelson to throw on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it was real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
I'm still salty they got rid of my Cardinals. Didn't have to.
Now Nelson from the gun on 3rd down. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29.
Now that was just absolute perfect man coverage.
They did not have
Nowhere
to
for them to go with the
Cardinals.
football led to a sack. And that's really
I wanted
difficult
to
to do
play
in today's
my
NFL
Cardinals
with all these gazelles running around
or
that you're trying to cover in the
against
secondary.
my Cardinals with an XFL team. And now I can't do it.
And this one is right down the middle. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3. Now, that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly has struggled, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
This is taken at the 3. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Look at that. They even got the XFL ball in there with the freaking white stripe. They're going to replace this game. Appreciate you, Thomas.
On 1st down, Butler. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12.
Come on, get open.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Right
14 yards there and a Buccaneer first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Get this going.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2 minutes.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
That was so open, too.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Oh, my God. Who they got covering that guy?
Second and 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he backs it away, and it falls down incomplete.
And that play was what every defense is wary of. The big strike attempted downfield, but they were in excellent position. They didn't get fooled, and while he didn't come up with the interception, was able to bat the ball down.
All right,
so after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
Holly or Mobile?
Back to throw here. And that is incomplete. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Brought in by Coates. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 40. A big seam, and he might go all the way. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Browns.
Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And this one caught by Coates. The Bucs passing game looking good on this drive. It's a 1st down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll set up a throw. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we reach halftime here in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter
Madden
3.
20, the mod PC.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Devin White coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here.
Just for that.
A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback, 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. A nice chunk of yardage picked up there.
A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Here comes the Buccaneers offense. They get their first reps of the second half. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half.
Oh, my God.
And he
PJ
can't
is so
find
slow.
anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
I've never seen a slower
You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they need it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Come on,
and he
dude,
knocks
so
the
open.
ball away, and it falls incomplete. With that incompletion, a chance to mention the awards now with the season over. Lamar Jackson, as we speculated, he's the MVP, Coach of the Year. John Harbaugh, Lamar's coach. Michael Thomas, Stephon. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
For sure. Long time ago.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49. And his guys are going to take over at their own 48-yard line.
I tell you, Brandon, it seems like this guy's been all over the field so far. That's his 2nd interception of the game. And so much of playing defense in the NFL, especially when it comes to defending the pass, is all about positioning and technique. And this is fantastic work on both fronts there.
Here's Artis Payne to begin the drive. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
The Browns.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real
Browns are no
play.
more.
Because guess what?
Dallas
The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Again on the ground with harness pain. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
10-2 stop.
Make him fumble, yo.
And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
60 outlaw.
Gotta fumble that.
So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. He will push his way down to about the 14. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a third down. On the draw, Artis Payne. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stuffed them for almost no gain.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a one-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now a throw left sideline here is complete. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here.
Oh, man, that pressure. Got there quick. Come on. The break.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Come on, baby. Give me something good.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll look to throw. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
And we just saw another example. These cornerbacks have played tight coverage all game long. Might start wanting to think about a few double, triple move routes to try and shake their guys free.
You're right, they have had no room to breathe. Finding some room in midfield. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. I guess you can't be afraid to take those chances late in the game. He tried to fit that one in there. Nice job, though, defensively.
But to your point, it was a nice job of knocking the ball away. But you're also right. You can't be afraid to take those chances. That means your guy's going downfield to catch the ball. They've got to elevate their game and come down with these in order to keep your offense moving.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. On 3rd down, Butler. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards.
I definitely like the
Don't break.
play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first.
It's killing me with these frame drops. Come on. I want that tutty.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle here to Coates.
What in the hell?
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. He's back to throw.
Oh, my God.
And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line.
I guess that's how that one ends.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been
This is Madden wrapped up in a freaking nutshell. Boink. Hey, guys wide open. Oh yeah, let me just go ahead and bounce it off your forehead. Here we go. Boink. Oh, look how open he is. First of all, so I did everything right. Cuz that guy is so open. Well, that's that game. That's that game wrapped up in a nutshell. Gosh darn it. It's a hell of a way to end it. Oh man.